Hello, this is me, Sam. This is a new book that I'm reading. Just over halfway easily. This book is called I Knew You Were Trouble. It reminds me of my old book about Preston and Harmony. But this time, the two characters on the front, the man's name is called Oscar, and the female's name is the woman's name is called Lexi. What goes on in the story? What goes on in the story is so the question is, what's the book about? The book is all about going around the world tour, traveling to different countries. So the story is about traveling to different countries and doing a world tour around the world. And inside the book itself, it talks about a rock band called Rebel Heart. Rebel Heart is the biggest band in the whole world. Lexi is doing Lexi is doing a project on the famous band people in the world and the famous people in the world and stuff like that. So Lexi's pretty good. Oscar's bad. Lexi's good. Oscar has 3 friends. He has Duncan, obviously himself, and Murdoch. The problem is with their friends, with Oscar, he sets everyone up and he gets Duncan to do the work for him. But Murdoch is another character. When things don't go his way, he gets himself a hard time, and he wants the easy option all the time. On the other hand, Ziggy is a good guy, and she has other friends like obviously herself, Rave, and who else is it? Rave and Adrian. Adrian is obviously not in this picture, but it talks about his love life with Lexi, which is nice to know. There's another character in the story called Ziggy. Ziggy is a manager of the band called Rebel Heart, and there's 2 types of bands. You've got the men's band called Rebel Heart, and then you've got the women's band, which is called Haven. And in the story, it just talks about that. It just talks about that Ziggy has. How can I explain it? Ziggy is very uptight about stuff. All Ziggy cares about is her money and a job. But the problem is she forgets her real friends, and she focuses on the people that don't matter. And Ziggy doesn't know that they're trouble, but reason why Ziggy wants an easy life is because her friends keep giving her a hard time. And every time that Lexi there wants to film stuff inside the band, Ziggy says no. Which is fine, but what I think is unfair is knowing that Ziggy's allowing everyone else to film, but not Lexi and her friends. So basically, Ziggy is a very uptight person. She cares about money, she cares about a job, she cares about having an easy life. She forgets her whole friends, and she's not doing the right things. So that's what the book is about. A world tour, a famous band in the biggest famous band in the world, the biggest band in the world. As you can see, there's 2 characters, Oscar and Lexi. This is the book. I Knew You Were Trouble. And then, so yeah, you got Lexi there, and just describes a bit about Lexi and how she is with sex life and stuff. So it's a really good book. It just reminds me of a book on Taken 2. Well, reminds me of a film on Taken 2, where she goes on holiday, she trusts a few people, but that holiday doesn't turn out right. So the book is like that a little bit. So yeah, hope you enjoy this presentation. Bye for now.